Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second ever Christmas special, but the first one of this podcast. Welcome to the Conversations podcast. I am your host, Finn Tumber. Today, I am also with, again, for the second time in a row, Cameron Jack Ralph.
He's returned. He's back.
He's back!
I was gone for too long. I'm excited for that.
And also, Stephanie Millen.
Hello.
That is the first time I've also said Stephanie ever.
Don't do that again, please.
I already gave her an ick off camera just now. It's getting
Not my
worse.
full government name, Jesus.
What's your middle name?
Jane.
Jane. Oh, that's nice.
Is it a spit old lady? Isn't it?
I'm your host, Finn Roger Tumber.
That's the coolest one, actually. Sorry, Cameron.
You're the first person to ever say that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Everyone's like, Roger. Shout out Roger, by the way, because he's a great man. He's my granddad.
Woo.
Big up Roger. But yeah, as I said, this is the Conversations Christmas special, and we are back again at the Micro Pub. Massive shout out to Simon and Max and everyone else involved. I don't know if it's just them two or it's more people, but to Paper Mill as a whole, thank you so much for hosting us again. It's yes, yeah, thank you so much. And as always, the mysterious man behind the camera, which I believe his name's Kev, but he's so secretive, I never actually knew. So that is introductions all over. But guys, let's get going with it.
Yeah.
So, as always with a Christmas special, I think it's quite a good way to start things, is just asking each of us how our 2025s have been in general. We're talking about you, Cam, to begin with. Would you like to we can go across, but
yeah,
2025, Cam.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, I think there was a lot of good in 2025. Yeah, definitely. It was, again, an up and down year, but I'm sure I probably said last year that's what I expected. I thought there would be a few, ups and downs, as there always is. And the first, sort of getting straight into it as well, that's the first full year without mum as well. So I knew that was going to be a completely new, kind of like a new existence, really.
Yes.
In a way, like that's the first experience of that. So yeah, definitely a year of navigating. But I would like to say I'm quite proud of myself for this year, just in terms of like trying to get back on track with, I don't know, just like social, like just doing stuff, but also just working and trying to do anything that I want to do still.
Yeah.
We will touch on our Christmas and New Year's experiences, because when we filmed last year's, we hadn't had Christmas and New Year's yet, so we were talking about how to cope with it. So later we will talk about how we coped with Christmas and New Year's, but I'll skip past that for now. In terms of my new year, I am very grateful for the work that I've had in this coming.
Yeah.
Some things I actually can't talk about at this moment in time.
Oh,
look at me! But
Sorry.
Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna
getting bantered already. 2 minutes in.
Yeah, as it goes. Cool.
Yeah.
I
So
resign.
I'm gonna say everything. I'm joking, no. But no, please. Sorry, New Year, and then
No, I've been very happy with the work that I have done, and it would have finished by now actually, but one of the big things.
We've had a light problem.
It's the Christmas spirit.
No, let's keep like this. Oh my god.
We have candles above our, like, underneath our chins.
Well, the work would have happened, you said.
The work would have happened by now, but one of the big parts of my year was I did an audition for the Polar Express, which is
huge Cam.
which is like it's a live theatre piece. It's an experience on an actual steam train of the Polar Express story.
So cool.
Yeah, would have finished that by now, but that was I'd say it's a fairly big part of my year, because I hadn't done live theatre or anything like that in probably about 3 years, I think. So that's been quite an exciting part of my year. Obviously, at this moment in time, I'm about to start it, but I would have finished it by then. So that's been a challenge in my 2025, is going back to a different kind of I definitely noticed
it's a different year.
a difference. Yeah, good old imposter syndrome coming back as well. So I can touch on that later.
even
I'm sure that's in those cue cards somewhere as well.
Yeah.
Was it like a new experience, or was it like revisiting old like memories and feelings sort of thing?
That's a good
I
question.
would say revisiting and kind of new experience in a way.
Any particular ways? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it feels similar in like it's kind of like a warm feeling in a way because I love theatre training and doing everything live because you can't really be having people actually in front of you.
100%.
So I'm really buzzing for that. But yeah, so it feels familiar, but it's new because I've been away from it for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big part of my 2025.
Huge,
Opening myself up to that and pushing through that imposter syndrome of your shit.
Oh, by the way, we're allowed swear words on the podcast.
We
now.
are. Oh my god.
shit, fuck.
Like my mum won't watch this. No.
Conversations, yeah. Oh, I forgot to wear this. Yeah. Let's get really silly for a moment.
There we go.
Yeah, this is Steph's really cool, funky. Is it a turkey? I didn't
It is a turkey.
It's a turkey hat. So yeah, basically, conversations. We now have loud hats. No, boys loud hats, but we do allow swear words now because I feel like it's just okay. I take this off now. I'm about to say it's about the conversations. More so, it's about being real, and I feel like if you're limiting yourself in the way you speak, I remember one guest said that he had to constantly think like one sentence ahead all the time when he's trying to speak because he just naturally swears in his vocabulary. Don't get him as a radio host, whoever that was. But yeah, so swear words are good. Can you remember where you got to?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Perfect.
Just 2025 in general. Very, very grateful for that year. Did some really nice trips as well, just going and seeing things. Saw some good music, Reading Festival.
Oh god, yeah, wow.
Yeah, went away with some friends, which is always, I think, obviously you can't always do it, like money providing, but I got to see a lot of things last year, which I'm very grateful for. And I think that really helped me because it just gave me something new to do and new experiences and with good people. So yeah, all in all, 2025, some ups and downs, but
very busy year for you, I think.
Yeah, fairly busy, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the cue cards will touch on a bit more that we'll speak about. But I've got to say, Cam, I think last year you probably didn't know what 2025 was going to look like at all. I mean, it was a pretty traumatizing year in all. I don't know how you want to word it. 2024. It was literally like a roller coaster. I'm guessing for you, and it literally had the peaks and the lows, and you kind of experienced it all. And no, I'm proud of you for being sat here right now. Doing this and being able to reflect. It's excellent. We'll kind of go across round here. So 2025 for me. Like Steph said with you, it's also been a really busy year. So, like Cam correctly said, we will speak about New Year's and Christmas, later on. January started with an amazing lads holiday. Lads. Went to Centre Parks. Oh, that was
God,
yeah.
Oh, God, I just said that in the posh. I just went, oh my God.
Centre Parks.
Centre Parks. Oh wow.
No, yeah.
That was stupendous. Well, we can try kind of bounce off each other, but I don't really know what to make of it. I mean, Cam, you'd never been to Centre Parks. I need to make sure I don't move away from the mic.
No, I've never been.
But you'd never been, so you didn't know what to expect. I have, and have you been? Steph?
I've never been. No.
It's so good.
It's good.
Watched enough for that.
Yeah, you know what? I can't remember how much exactly, but it was actually really cheap.
I was going to say we only afforded it because we was like a group of 7.
It was like 7 of us.
Is it like a Butlin sort of thing where it's like a weekend thing?
It's I've probably
we stayed for 5 days, didn't we?
Yeah, I'd say it's like Butlins, but with the exercise. It's an exercise park, so you
red coats.
Yeah.
Kev's got the mysterious man, Kev behind.
The voices.
The voices.
January is quite like a dead. Sorry, I keep cutting in as well.
No.
It's
please.
quite like a dead period, isn't it?
It's conversation. Yeah.
Some people find January quite like a tough month as well because there's not really much going on. It feels like it goes on for 10 years.
Blue Monday as well was then.
Yeah, it's like the post depression from Christmas. So like
Yeah.
after you've had like all these big like emotions, it's like
Yeah,
you've got no money. You just got to wait till the end of the month.
Yeah.
Which it feels really long as well.
That's
like,
a really good point because most people frame it as it's just the start of the year, but actually it's from Christmas.
Yeah.
You're right. Like you do kind of feel that drop.
Yeah.
So that was a really nice way to kind of just pick me up. And, it was a really nice trip.
Yeah.
And then I'll go into more detail, but I started doing Saturday morning hikes with Luke. Crap, I mentioned him again. No, you guys probably haven't seen, but I've accidentally mentioned Luke in every single episode of the Conversations.
A little shrine for him next.
Yeah. Who'll be watching this? Like, come on, I'll be doing like knee slides. Like, come on, I'll be mentioned again. Luke bloody Gilbert. But I will go into detail later. But actually, he started my year off really well by doing these Saturday morning hikes, which really built discipline. I mean, I was literally up at 5:30 in the morning to meet him in pitch black Faversham for a 2-hour hike. I mean, it was really good, and actually, it was a really good way to start the year. I'll skim over the rest of it because I was here too long. I then started working at the lakes, which was really good fun.
Yeah.
I've basically had this year to just explore and just try different things, and it's worked out really well. Won a few awards at TechniCon, oh my god.
Yeah, just won a few awards.
Yeah. We won a few awards, but TechniCon is a massive part of this year, which I'll go into later, which I'm appreciative of both of you to be a part of. We had a tournament in July as well. I did the 3 Peaks, which was amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the 3 Peaks happened as well. DJing picked off. I did my first wedding, did my first solo gig. So I've had a lot of wins, but I've also had a lot of downtime as well, and much more recently, which I'll go into later again. Been a bit of a rut lately. But overall, 2025, solid, mate. Pretty solid. It has been a solid year, and I'm just grateful to be here another year with you guys. So, Steph.
My year isn't as busy as yours, but I mean, it was busy with one thing, which is the one thing I love, which is gigs. I think I probably went to about 20 gigs. I think this year.
You saw Billie Eilish, didn't you?
I saw Coldplay twice. I saw Dizzy Rascal, Razor Light One, but that's all that. I can't even remember. So
Pair of Dice always gets.
Rosie didn't find that funny though. I had it in my bag, didn't tell her. I was like, Pair of Dice.
It's
was
so
like,
good. I told you about it, didn't I?
Yeah, I did see.
I loved it.
Did you see my Benson Spoon as well?
Benson
I had
Spoon.
I drew Benson Spoon. Yeah.
You're going to get a
It looked
picture.
exactly like him as well. I have to send you one so you can put it up.
Please, I'll crop it over the video.
I was so proud of that.
But the thing is, Steph, you're doing things that's bringing you happiness and
Yeah.
bringing you a bit of that peace and things you enjoy.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I wanted to come out of this year anyway, is just do more things that I love.
Yeah.
I did a lot more spontaneous things as well, obviously going me and Rosie booked a holiday randomly.
Yeah.
A girls'
Crete,
trip.
didn't you?
Yeah, Crete, and
That
then
was-
obviously I randomly went to Italy.
Yeah,
it was literally just in the moment, let's book it and go.
I was like, what? I was like, this like message. I was like, I didn't see you were here Wednesday. I was like, yeah, I'm off to Rome. I was like,
what?
what the fuck? Anyway, but Steph, at the same time, you don't need to be constantly busy for your mental health.
Yeah.
It's good to spread things out. I mean, sometimes being too busy without purpose isn't really good for you. You need to kind of have that sort of balance of doing things you enjoy and doing things that you need to do. And we're here another year.
My business came from, I went through 3 jobs, I think, this
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, that's where it's all come from. And then I'm just like, I just need to chill out, get a gig.
Yeah.
Go on holiday twice,
So good.
That's what it was, yeah.
So, guys, is that basically 2025? Is there anything
Yeah.
you want to say until we get into the cue cards?
It'll probably more of it will come up later. I think.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which is why I think the most popular phrase of this episode so far is more on that later.
Yeah.
We never actually get there. It's just, we'll talk about it later. Never happens. Right, Bosh.
Here we go.
Bosh, right. I'll start first, and then we'll go to you. It makes more sense if you... Actually, you know what? It makes more sense if you start, because we kind of go across...
Yep.
Yeah, then we grab it for you.
I'm going to cough. Sorry. I could feel it coming. I just want to cough on.
Right, we'll go to you, so that way we just know we're going back and forth.
Oh, it's upside down.
I tried so hard to write clearly this year.
Oh my
'Cause
God, yeah, I remember
last year
now.
it's like a
I was
spider.
like, can you read it for
Bro,
me?
it's not that bad.
Oh no.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, that's what I was saying with that.
He gave me the look, and I was like,
That was just my vacant look. That's wasn't.
I'm kidding.
So, am I reading out the...
Shall we explain for the people? I might just quickly say, if you didn't watch it last year, the episode, basically this is what we're doing, same as last year.
Mm-hmm.
I thought to prompt questions and stuff from each of us, I wrote out some cue cards, and they are actually the exact same ones as last year,
Oh.
with a few different ones. I've added a few in there, but it's exactly the same. The reason being is because I think I said this to you last night. But I know today, I watched it back, and I know what you two said.
Oh God, I'm going to say the same thing, I feel like.
But it'd be interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
when you say it, I can ask you at the end and say, do you want to know if I remember? Do you want to know what you said? And I can tell you if I remember. And it could be quite an interesting way of
Look
comparing.
back moment sort
Do you
of
know
thing.
what I mean? I might forget because it has been a few hours. But that's basically what it is. So Cam's got the first cue card. It's just a way of just sparking conversation. So Cam, go ahead.
So am I reading out the question as well?
Yeah, you read out the question. You can answer first as well if you want.
So what are you most proud of this year? Is our cue card here?
Yep.
Put that down there. It's good that you spoke then, because that gave me time to think about my answer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you're like, oh.
In like a very whole answer, I would say I'm most proud of this year not completely losing myself.
Yeah.
Because I think there's definitely been a few different points in this year where, like, obviously always going to have a crash, a down moment. Like, even before I started this Polar Express job, I remember there was a moment where it was just like, I don't know, my like enthusiasm just dipped, and I was just like, oh, can I do this? Like, and even with like other jobs as well, there was a moment of like energy just went, and I was just in this rut of like, no, like this is what you do. Like, you can't let anything get in the way of that, because you would hate yourself for that. But I think luckily this year, in all of those moments, I've always just carried on going, and in the end, you know, done the job or got to the job or whatever, and I've gone, yeah, that would have been stupid if you let that get in the way, because I love everything that I do. So that would be my answer. I'm just...
That's really good, because it's really, really hard when you're like going down and you know you're going down to get yourself back up. People like probably don't realise, but it's so often it's like it gets worse and worse every time. But then if you pulling yourself out, that's so good.
You'd feel worse if you don't do the thing that you're kind of thinking of avoiding.
Yeah, but then you get stressed about feeling that, and then it's just like everything gets bad.
Yeah,
the fact that you pulled yourself up is really, really good.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, that's what I'd say. I think not letting those down moments stop me from doing anything. Yeah.
It's a really big one, Cam, resilience. And it's not something that comes naturally to a lot of people, and you've just kept on bouncing back. And I completely agree. I think Steph said everything. What I want to say to you, actually, on that proud, I've just come to my head. I was FaceTiming Jack like the other week randomly. He was showing me the fact that he accidentally made 44 meatballs. Like, sorry, Jack is the most... I love him to pieces. He's very random. But as me and Jack do, we just kind of like a natter, and we just start talking about random stuff. And obviously you cropped up, but in a nice way. Jack went to me, and he, I think we spoke about like your work and stuff and what have you been doing. And Jack went to me, and he probably hate me for saying this, but it was a really nice moment of him. He just said like, you know what, Cameron's getting like really made a career of acting. Like, he's got really it's like a serious flow of work. I know, like a few years ago, it was a bit different when you, well, talking 3 or 4 years ago, when you moved from theatre, you know, into like TV and film TV. That's the word. And I know you kind of had that imposter syndrome, which we spoke about. Like, can I do this? Can I get this regular work? And I hadn't thought of it until Jack said that, and I was like, you know what? Cam's actually really getting like solid work, like all the time. You've got something going on. Whether it's like a little day job here of like one production, or you've got obviously the Polar Express. Yeah. That's allowed to say. You said that already, haven't you?
Yeah, I would have done it by this point.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you're okay. Yeah. But like, you've just got that regular work, and it was quite nice from Jack to hear that, where someone that's so kind of closed off. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's a really good point. And you should be proud of yourself for that, because you've really made it. You are an actor, Cam. Like, you are, like, genuinely.
I do really appreciate that. Thank you, Jack. You're a very lovely man.
He doesn't give out a lot of nice things. I think you meant it in a nice way. It's probably factual, wasn't it?
No. I think there is. It's both.
He's a cutie.
Yeah, I do. I actually really appreciate hearing stuff like that as well, because it's so easy where like these jobs are so unpredictable. Like, obviously, I do like background work as well, which can be a bit more frequent than like named roles or whatever features. Sometimes you can have gaps, and there might be a week where I only do one job, or I have no jobs for a week, and it's so easy to sit there in that week and go, oh my god, you're pathetic. You've got nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you're just sitting here rotting. So it's nice. It's really nice to hear someone say like, yeah, you're doing really well,
and especially someone like Jack, who doesn't dish out.
Like I made it moment for you, especially like where it's someone that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
it's like you realise how many people are actually proud of you that you don't realise, and how much like people care. So
that's a really good point.
Yeah,
that is actually, I'd say that's a good bullet point from today's episode.
That's a
first
really good point.
From today's episode is tell someone if you're like feeling proud of them, like actually vocalize it to them, because you might be thinking, oh wow, they're doing really well, but in their head they might be going, oh god, I'm not really feeling that great about myself. Yeah. But like when you told me that then, I had genuinely, I had not heard that until this moment.
No, yeah.
And that made me feel really good.
I'm glad, but it's truth, and Jack's very truthful as well. He's like, and he meant that, and he just said to me as a matter of fact thing, but he also meant it in a nice way, and I was like, you know what? And it's only because I then sat back and went, yeah, Cam actually is doing really, really good stuff, and like we both kind of said it, and then it was a really nice little moment. So. Yeah, I didn't mean it, but that's a nice. No, I didn't. I did.
Okay.
What I meant was, I didn't mean to like make it. When you said about the bullet point of like, no, don't say that to me. But yeah, I think definitely take that away of like, definitely tell someone that you're proud of them. Yeah. So before I dig my own grave here,
pass that on to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, in case you forget, what are you most proud of this year? I mean, there's a few things, and this is gonna be quite cliche, really. But the 3 peaks I was quite proud of, actually. It was a really big thing. I mean, I'll say
physically big.
Yeah, it is. People that don't know the 3 peaks challenge, it is the 3. You got to climb. The challenge is to climb the 3 highest peaks. Which camera to look at? I'm not looking at. I'm looking at you.
This is your close-up.
This is my close-up. You got to climb the 3 highest peaks in England, Scotland, and Wales in 24 hours. So you got to get from Ben Nevis, which is the tallest in the UK. Then you got to get down to Scaffold Peak. Was it Pike? Scaffold Pike, I want to say. Scarfell in. I can't remember. Scarfell. I was kind of kept saying it wrong, but that's in England. That's the tallest mountain in England. And you got Snowdon, obviously, which is in Wales. You got to do all 3 in 24 hours. We did it in 26 hours 26. Which is a really good effort. We took a bit long on Ben Nevis, but that was like, so I think I did like 20 kilometers in elevation, which is a lot. Like you're kind of like climbing the whole day, and then you're having to sleep on the coach. And why I'm so proud of that is not just because I've done it, because a lot of people do it every year, but it just showed me and hopefully others that actually the human body can take in so much more than you think. Like the endurance that your body can actually go through. I can't sleep when I'm traveling. So I had no sleep for like 40 hours, something ridiculous. No, longer than that, because it was like more than 2 days. Let's say 40 hours-ish. I think it's like 37. And I managed to get up 3 mountains up and down, and coming down Snowdon was dreadful. That was the worst weather I've ever experienced. And I've been in -16 before. like that was terrible. Torrential rain, and it was awful. But I got through it, and it just showed the power of what your body can actually go through if you put your mind to it. So yeah, I'm very proud of that this year. Obviously take the con and stuff, which we'll go into later.
That's a really good thing to bring up, because it's a mental and physical endurance challenge.
Because your mind tells you that you can't do that, but actually when you do just do it, your body can do and take on so much more than your brain says. Like it's crazy what it can actually do.
Yeah, you sent that out. I'm like, I can never do that. I'm like, I couldn't even see me get stuck at half of it. Like, I wouldn't do it. But
it's like,
if I put my mind to it, I would.
You could. Yeah. It's like it's not quite the same, but it's like the fight or flight. It's like that. Yeah, like your body pushes you into like crazy like ways. It's wild. Obviously, I did have adrenaline obviously from doing it, but it's a really big point. So I'm really proud of that this year. So yeah, there's more things, but over to you, Steph.
Yeah, so mine's obviously again similar to.
There you go.
Similar to Cameron's. So I did fall in a rut, obviously, from the opposite things like that. But I think I fell into it, but I let myself fall into it more than I should have. But the fact that I came out of it, so I was in it for probably like 3-4 months, and I was just fine, and I'm going, oh no, it's fine, like faking it, but actually coming to terms with it and dealing with it. So I think for being able to do that after so many months, and now I'm like, I see the positive next year. Like I never knew what was going to come from the next year on, but this year I'm like, next year's going to be
you can
good.
See it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. You picked up about the rut because was it that you didn't actually face it, that you were?
It was I wasn't accepting it and dealing with it like that. I was just faking it to everyone else and then going home and just like going, like, you know, just losing myself. Yeah. So I mean,
it's quite a deep question, but like, do you have any ways of dealing with that now, like than you did before?
It's taking my own advice. I think I just where I lost myself, I was just faking it, going, oh, it's fine, but I never tell people to fake it. So I'm like lost myself completely, thinking, what are my morals? What do I believe in? And I just remembered, and I was like, right, colour 10, like do all these things, like do all the things that I used to like, get my hobbies back. Start going to open my night again and stuff like that. So
can I mention colour 10 again, because this is. When it comes to coping mechanisms with mental health, it's not a one thing fits all. Some people will really help and some people it won't. But on Steph's podcast that you did over a year ago now, it was like back in October last year, which is crazy. You mentioned for panic attacks, like colour 10 we called it, didn't we? Where did you see it as well? And obviously, I can just say it for you. It was Steph's thing. But just so I can understand it, obviously. So it's kind of like when you start experiencing the first symptoms of a panic attack, what you said you do, Steph, and I've done before as well, is we call it colour 10. I don't know if that's the correct term.
I just called it that.
But I like calling it colour 10. It's basically when you start feeling like exhibiting those symptoms, you start going, okay, let's find 10 things in this room that are blue. And then you start just going around the room and just going like, okay, 1. You start counting them. You go 1, that one, 2. It's just taking your mind off everything else, and that helps you.
It pulls me out of like disassociating. So brings you back into the room. Basically, you're just seeing your surroundings.
I love that.
In a fun way because it's colours.
Exactly. Like, oh, colours. So like, and then it turns into like competitiveness. You're like, damn, I'm gonna find 10 things that are like that colour. Like, I'm gonna find it. I wanted to repeat that again, Steph, because like I didn't just like gloss over that when you said it in the podcast. I fucking love that, and I think it's worth. Genuinely, I think it's worth repeating because it has helped me when I've started having like minor panic attacks, and I've actually used it. And that was the first point where I was like, "Damn, that's really good."
Oh, I'm glad to help.
No, absolutely no. You've done really well. Is there anything else you or anyone to add?
Not to add to that one.
I'm proud of us all. We're here today. I want to say that today. I'm proud of Kev that spent hours setting up. I'm really, really proud of we're here today, and we're all here for another year as well. Just sounds really morbid.
To mention as well, you mentioned open mic night as well. That's a big like milestone.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I very quickly mentioned that. But
sorry, Steph. Like you didn't go for a few months.
I didn't go for months because I completely lost it. I was looking back at videos, going, I can't do it. I fell out of love with it completely. But that's been my whole life. So like to come back to it, I was like, thank God. I can go back and do it, and I like to do it now, and I don't care about the crowds and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because I get nervous, but I'm not. Like I want to do it because I love it.
I want to say the second time we did it, which was this month, November, you were you gave off that sense that you were so much more chill right there. Like I remember you're still a bit nervous, you always are. Like everyone's nervous when they do stuff.
Licking the wine, like, oh,
Is that your second bottle, Steph? You did really well, and I hope we help us take the con community.
Yeah, 100%.
Really,
having everyone, even though like I didn't know many people as well, and like the new people that came, like even they were like really, really supportive and nice. And it's like to have that many people around you that are like just only got nice things to say and do. And you're dancing whilst I'm singing. It was just like it was.
Things with Technicon group as well were also open. I know you're about to say something. But like we're also open, and there's no judging going on at all.
No,
we all just care for you, Steph. We care for everyone there. We want the best from everyone. So that's why we want to come to these, so that we can really support something that you love doing.
Yeah.
But even like some of us aren't always staring directly at you as well.
Yeah.
But we'll like look at someone else, but we are listening as well.
I always got that. I never got that like no one was. I saw Dennis go to the toilet, but then I started singing again, so he went and sat back down, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah. No, it's just an important. Again, going on what both of us were saying of just not letting that win.
Yeah.
Just actually doing it because it's something that you really love. So why not?
Why not do it?
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's also like a piece of your identity, Steph. Like, so
like that was my life for like my whole entire, literally like since I was like 3, I think I picked up guitar. So I was like, I need to get back into it.
I saw all those videos like during like COVID time when when Nick had his
we did one because I was sang from my house and he did it from his, so I had to send him through like little clips and he did it all together, like with the music video and everything like that, or from his house, which is really weird, but it was cool though. He did it really well.
Oh yeah, no, it looked so good. I remember seeing it, I was like, damn, because I don't really know you that well then either, but I remember seeing it on Instagram, I was like, damn, that's cool. Guys, another bullet point, always stick to what you love doing. Like, I cannot stress that. And if Cam agrees, I think there's anything you love doing in your life, just do it. Doesn't matter if it ever brings you money or it's just a hobby. It doesn't matter. Just it's part of your soul. Like, that's one thing to pick up next year.
Yeah. Always make time for hobbies and stuff.
Always. Right. I went really like weirdly Scottish then. Right. I cannot do accents. So. Right. Next up, upside down again. Ooh. Okay. I want to go first because, I mean, I've picked up a card, I suppose. Yeah. That's the way it goes. What was the hardest challenge you faced this year, and how did you get through it? Now, I wrote this card. And I still don't know what I'm going to say. What was the hardest challenge you faced this year? I don't know. Do either of you two have anything yet?
I was thinking.
Oh, I guess actually, you know what? I could say something that was really difficult for me, like right now, is actually, we've all mentioned it, is being in a rut. I feel like you can get so comfortable. Like, because, I mean, I live at home at the moment, and... yeah, you can get really comfortable when it gets to winter and it's cold. It's so much easier just to kind of like almost bed rot or just stay at home. Yeah. I think we can all relate to that. And I think the past month or so, I've found that that's been really difficult. And I'm going to be really honest, you know, I haven't got through it yet. That's the whole point of this podcast. I'm not going to pretend that I'm perfect and I've got everything sorted out. I don't. So that was a hard challenge I found this year. And how did I get through it? I'm still navigating it. But I think that's important to say because it's just real. I'm still there. Like, you know, I'm kind of procrastinating things sometimes. Not doing things when I should, obviously. And yeah, it's just hard to just get my mojo back. You know, I need to get back into the gym. I need to start working more hours. I know there's all these things, but I'm navigating through it and that's it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, that's been a hard challenge for me this year.
Yeah.
Have any of you two have your clocks ticked over? It's a difficult one you say you're hard. Yeah, because you're having to like be really...
I mean, I've got a really, really deep one.
Yes.
It's like quite deep. But obviously, like when I was in my big rut of like the months and stuff, I actually went back all the way back into like self-harming and things like that. And it was really, really frequent to the point where I was like quite worried for myself because it wasn't me doing it, if you know what I mean. And then I remember I was like, sorry.
No. Carry on.
I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just like, Jesus Christ, Steph, like, fucking get your act together. And then I went back to the doctors to get my old prescription, the sertraline, which I hated. I didn't like taking anyway because it gives me the sweats. And stuff like that. It makes me feel like just numb, and I didn't want to do it, but I knew that I had to because I was going to hurt everyone around me if I like carried on because it was...
Yeah, I've heard of sertraline and I know it affects other people. Can I just say, well fucking done, because that I think sometimes, I mean, you've literally been through it. The hardest part is actually just admitting to yourself, like, what the hell.
Taking myself to a doctor and actually doing something about it, because I'm like, oh, it won't help. Didn't help before, so it's not going to help. But it, like, I didn't take it for long. I did take myself off them because I don't like them. But just to get through that week, to me, like, sort of like to reset and be I'm okay for now, and then just that week will do me. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I had a guest. I think it was Alex. That I think he said he went on sertraline as well. But I don't know if he actually started taking like the meds. Which, by the way, just never can I say. I think it's really important to highlight the importance of medication and pills. There's absolutely never anything wrong with taking pills for your mental health. And there's a massive stigma about people that take medication. I absolutely fucking hate it. Yeah. Like, I think I've seen those campaigns like Posted Pill. I don't know if you've seen it, but Dr. Alex George does it, where he posts his pills on Instagram and just shows this is what I'm taking. It's so important.
Yeah.
But Alex, I think he said he started taking meds, or I don't know if he did or didn't, but he said it's like a wake up call. He was like, oh my God, I'm meant to take meds.
Yeah.
I need to, like, you know. So did you feel like it's kind of like, you went through that week and you're like,
I started to bring myself back up, and I was like, okay, that's enough. I know I can come off them now. But I'm not someone that will go to counselling because I don't like counselling. It doesn't work for me. That's so I know that I can have that option as well. That's fine. But
what's excellent is that you've worked out what works for you.
Yeah.
And if you mind me asking, are you a lot better now with that?
I am now. Yeah. Obviously, I don't think about it.
That's really good.
Maybe once a month now, which is still way better than what it was.
That's
before.
so good.
It was like twice a day sort of thing. So
yeah. But again, Steph, like I said to you, I want to reiterate, we are all just humans. Like I said to you, I'm still trying to navigate things, and so are you, and so is Cam. So thank you for saying that. Yeah. And I think like that will hopefully help someone out there. That would you say advice if there's someone else in your shoes back then is just kind of looking in the mirror and going, I'm in this situation.
Yeah, actually like look at it, accept it, maybe think about it for a bit, but obviously not too in a depressive way. Sort of like think of it as in like, this is actually what's happening. What do you want to do about it now? Because you're in control. Like you either go to help yourself or you carry on like this. Like that's literally, you've just got to be blunt with yourself and got to be brutal.
Did you speak to any of your friends, like close friends at the time about it?
Yeah, I spoke to Rosie about it a lot. I think she's always been there.
Shout out. Actually, I'm going to say something. One thing you said last year was you said about how you realised that you had a big like heart with Rosie last year. This is what you said on last year's podcast, and you said that it made you realise how being vulnerable about yourself and how you are actually helped her open up as well.
Yeah.
You said that. I think that's so powerful.
Yeah, every time like me and Rosie together, we actually can like sit and have a deep chat now.
And you still do that?
Yeah, we do that all the time. But it's like just healthy, just have that bit, and then we'll go like sing some songs or something. But like, back to karaoke. Anyway,
but it's so difficult to have those deep conversations because you push it over banter and you just cover it up. Like it's I can't think of the term, but it's kind of like you banter it off. Like how you feel.
You brush it off.
You brush it off and you go, oh, I'm just you banter it, but actually it's sometimes you do need that.
Yeah.
Like that's me and you, Cam. That's what I am, and then you have Rosie, obviously. Yeah. But at the same time, we're all part of Take the Con, and I'd really encourage anyone. Like, the chats I have with Cameron at midnight, I would have with you. And it's vice versa. So we're an open book. Thank you.
Honestly, well done for saying that.
Well done.
Yeah. I know there'll be someone watching this that directly relates to, and and it's a brave thing to say as well. Yeah. But people should. It's hard to, but I think people should be more open about it as well. It shouldn't be like a taboo thing, really.
Yes.
I used to be scared of like people knowing about like self-harm because I didn't want them to think I was crazy, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, she's depressed. It's like, oh, she's crazy because she does that. That's what I was always scared of, and I was just like, why am I thinking that? Like, what? Like, what? How is that helping? It's not. So
at the same time, I understand why like you'd initially think that. But of course, you've just said it for yourself. It's not that because actually, so many people deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I was going to say specifically, but it's kind of like people, like, it's like with insecurities, they kind of, I don't know how to word it, but I don't know what I'm saying. I can't remember what I was going to say, but it's kind of like they kind of cover it up by trying to like attack other people with their own insecurities.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was trying to say. I don't know. I'm just chatting a lot. But
I understand that.
You kind of understand that, like, that's when with people's opinions, that's the only reason why they're saying stuff is because they're also insecure themselves.
They're in it,
that's kind of what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on. But no, Steph, thank you. I'm very proud of you saying that. Like, there's never anything too deep, by the way.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, my friend. Do not take another cut.
Oh yes.
I saw that hand go over that. Then I was like,
I'm just like, I know. I was actually, if you waited 5 more seconds, I was like, Steph, it's your turn. I was going to play it off so well.
You're not going to be able to read it now.
Read the spider writing.
Oh, I didn't answer.
Oh,
that's what I meant.
Awful now.
Did you realise?
I thought I did. I was like, oh no, he's answered it. It's fine. I'll just
Cameron's nattered
It's
so
because we went in a different order that time.
Oh, because I started here. Steph, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Cam, you're not allowed to talk about mental health.
I didn't want to answer anyway.
Do you actually know what you're going to say now then?
Yeah.
You did know, I've forgotten it now.
No, I actually had a nice amount of time to think.
Shall we pass it over so you've still got it?
Was that one of the old ones?
No, that was...
This is the old one.
Oh God, we're
absolutely...
in a rut. I would say for mine, I think there's been a couple of moments that I could have picked. Like, obviously, I know we're talking about Christmas and stuff later because that was a weird point. But I'd actually probably go to like the past couple of months. I definitely had a period of time where like I was just I didn't like being by myself, and it was, which is strange because I think especially being an only child as well, like I quite like my own company. I feel like a lot of only children say,
no, it's true. Yeah.
They obviously, well, you don't have siblings, like you're very used to being by yourself, and not in a bad way. You just kind of like your own company. I've always been like
independent.
I
things like
never
that.
done anything else.
Yeah. I think over the past couple of months, I had a period of time where I was like, I don't know, I just being by myself, I just got really anxious and kind of didn't like it. And it was very easy to like let that take over. Because even though I didn't like being by myself, there was some points where like I didn't want to go and do stuff. Like if people were doing things, I was kind of more inclined to be like, oh no, I'll just stay and like
interesting.
Oh, I'll just stay at home. Like I just don't really feel like it.
Yeah.
But I think that was a hard thing to get around. But I was very glad because I just started like just doing things I like. Like I think I said to you the other day about picking up guitar again. Which I never stopped really, but like I wasn't doing it as much. And that I always like to pick up a guitar when I'm feeling a bit weird because it's just a release and you don't think about anything else other than wait, where are my fingers going? On the neck. But yeah, I think that was one of the hardest things, and I'm pretty happy that got me through it and started just doing things, meeting up with people. I've started coming to a couple of I came to the open mic night.
It's the first Take the Con weekly meetup we do.
And I think that first Take the Con meetup that I went to, like as much as I was like, oh yeah, I want to go and see people, like I think I actually didn't need that week because I was just like at home anxious by myself, and then I saw that it was the meetup day and I was like, you know what, that's actually exactly what it's for. So it was really nice to go, and
I'm obviously not. He's not going to advertise me by asking this. This is not going to be an advertised answer. But did it actually help you?
No, I think it
did.
I didn't
pay him.
No, I mean, I know it's because like obviously a lot of our friends go to it, but there are obviously other people that I don't know as well. But it was just nice because you just go and chat about things. People asking me questions, people happy to see me as well, which was nice.
Oh yeah. Everyone was buzzing, and also we don't actually talk massively about our mental health, which isn't a bad thing. We tend to just speak about, we just chat rubbish, really. Let's be honest.
You take your mind away from everything.
It's like we talk about anything. But like, I feel like, and I hope it's true, that people come away feeling a bit better. They've just had that connection with other people. That's all it needs to be.
Yeah, it was just a day where I was massively in my head, and just didn't want to be at home on my own. But still had that feeling of, oh no, maybe I do want to be at home on my own, but just went, and then it was just really nice. I think we went and got McDonald's after that as well.
Always get a quick McDonald's. But also it's just nice that you probably went there and then saw the love from people that you knew already. And like, oh, Cam's here. And everyone's like, everyone's like, oh, Cam's here. No, it's like, oh, you know what? People really do care for me.
Not
for everyone.
Not that I think that people don't care about me as well. I think I'm very fortunate with people like yourselves and other people I've got around me. Very appreciative of that, but it's just utilising that as well, and not excluding
the people away. 100%.
I mean, I felt something similar. Like, obviously, I'm not going to say it's the same because it's like so like being happy with being alone, like physically, isn't the same as feeling alone actually inside. And I think maybe that's what I've come over, because I get that sometimes, and I'm like, oh, actually, I feel alone. I could be in a room with people, but I'll still feel that feeling if I was in a room by myself.
That's so deep. That's so true. You can.
It's a switch, because it's like I'm not sad because I'm physically on my own. This is a really nice place, but actually I'm alone in my head.
Sometimes people don't not understand, because they don't understand what's going on up there, so you feel kind of disconnected.
Disconnected is a great word.
And it's just like, I guess that's also when, I don't know if this would help, but like actually explain to people how you feel when trying to find that one person that really gets you. Which isn't always easy said and done, but It's important. Yeah, it's important that you guys come, and I'm so happy you come every Wednesday. It's really nice, and never any obligation. Like you can miss a week, you can miss a month. It doesn't matter. Like it's just there for people that need it. So
I like it because it's not just you're not going out with a load of group of people and they're all just chatting and that's it. Go home.
No,
everyone actually cares about each other. We all talk to each other individually as well. Like
100%. Again, I haven't paid them, so this is not a bing bong. Let's get another one. Actually, do I go? Yeah, we're going back and forth. Yeah. So, am I okay to do it, Cam?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Go, I'm not traumatized. It's fine.
Right. Did you experience a moment when you felt particularly at peace or happy in the past year? So for me, I wouldn't say there's like a moment where I was like, damn straight, I've got it all sorted. Like, I feel like there's been times where I've just had a bit of time to myself and I've kind of looked back and gone like, you know what, things are all right. But it wasn't like a moment that I was like, things are perfect. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
There could be a few points. One of them could be, and this isn't rubbing it in as well, but
it's alright.
Bring Me the Horizon.
I would have given my kidneys to go see that.
Yeah, really, genuinely.
And I've seen them 8 times already. But that set was like the best set they could have
genuinely.
Oh, was that the Reading one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd listened to them. Obviously, I'd obviously listened to them, but I'd never seen them live. And my God, like, because I really love music, but I just got completely lost in that performance. I was genuinely in awe of like, oh my, wow.
Yeah, I was like that through the TV, so I can only imagine how it was like in real life. I was like, I've watched it 5 times over. Like, I was just like, oh my God.
The first thing when Steph joined the Technicon group chat, the first thing that got put in when Steph meant to joined, Den said, I went to see Bring Me the Horizon the weekend. And Steph, I'm like, mate, she's just joined the group. Like, let her breathe.
If only I knew how to leave a group chat. What have I done?
You've never been a part of us. Like, Den. But that was a big moment. Just, I can imagine you just like.
Yeah. There's probably more
moments
as well.
I hear his reference out.
There's probably more moments as well, but that's definitely one I remember being like, wow, like felt genuinely so happy in that moment.
No, don't want to cut you short. One thing actually for me that I've just thought about it was actually the tournament.
Yes.
Like after we did the raffle and stuff, and I did the speech and I cry like I do every year. I kind of, as we were packing up, I was like, I do feel really at peace. Like we've built something that, and Steph, you're part of that. Cam, you both were actually big parts of making that run. You also did the music, you did the interviews. If you cough again, suppress it. So harsh. But I felt really at peace at that moment.
Yeah.
So Steph.
I feel like I'm going to put a dampener on the mood again.
No, absolutely. Like, please.
Yeah, but I mean, the only moment I can think of is obviously like the concerts and stuff that I mentioned in the interview that you did with me.
Yeah.
But there was one point, it was like, just as summer ended, I realised I hadn't been to Kaylee's grave the whole the whole year basically, or like properly sat there, and I went and bought some flowers to plant in there. And I don't really do gardening. I don't know what I'm doing, but I got a little trail from home base or whatever it is now, range, and flowers, and I actually buried what do you call it? A garden?
So no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like a little
I planted all these nice colours and stuff, and I was just like, I looked at it, I was like, wow, I did that, by the way, and then it was like nice to be there after not being there for so long.
Oh God, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's a big example.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
Yeah. It was like, I was sad, but it was like also like, I'm back here, and I'm like,
That is really lovely. Yeah.
It links in with grief, isn't it? Like the stages, like even all these years later.
Yeah.
It changes all the time. There's no set way.
Yeah.
I did that with Connor. Connor's buried at a natural burial ground, like not far from here. And actually, that's a really good point that I don't go to enough myself. But when I do, I kind of just sit there and just listen to. Sounds pretty silly, but listen to the birds and just be like.
I put a playlist on with a shared playlist that I made with her, so I just listen to that over and over, and that's what makes me at peace. I've just listened to that and then sitting there.
So nice.
Yeah, but I made a pact to myself. I was like, I'll go there every single day, and obviously I lost that, and I was just like, I feel awful. But then when I went there, I was just like, this is fine. I can do this once every
just
so often.
Occasionally.
Yeah, I don't need to be there every day. I just need that moment.
I mean, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I never met your sister, obviously, but I'm sure she wouldn't expect you to be there all the time.
No, she wouldn't.
She'd much like, yeah,
spoon stuff.
Yeah, legitimately. What are you doing? That's what I mean. So like, I think you shouldn't feel guilty, for that, and just that's actually really lovely.
Yeah, it was a moment. It was like as well. I didn't feel guilty, and I don't think I'm going to in the future really as much as I did anyway. And I was like, this is fine. This is fine just to do once, like every so often.
I think it's the most you ever spoke to me about, Kaylee, and I appreciate that because it's good to speak about.
Yeah.
Well, a big topic last year was grief that we spoke about.
Yeah.
Which I think that might be something that comes up, or maybe you've already done it.
Yeah, no, there will be more.
But yeah, you know. It sucks, but we all have experienced grief in our own ways, and it's a difficult thing to navigate.
Yeah.
You guys have actually jogged my memory there as well. I've just thought of a different answer from my perspective off the back of what you said.
Perfect, Steph.
Because that's a perfect summary of that piece thing. But me and Dad did a trip up to Scotland for a job that we were doing. But on the way back from there, we stopped in Whitby, to seaside town. But it's the last place that we went like away with Mum, and we got up really early one morning and just did a walk through like the kind of Harbury streets and stuff, and it was beautiful because it was just dead quiet, nobody about. And the most surreal thing we've noticed since Mum passed, white feathers, similar to, and people say that quite a lot. White feather is a sign, that someone's watching, and whatever anyone wants to believe about that, it's just nice to see it and go, that's a nice thought.
Yeah.
And so I've seen that quite a lot, but this was the most surreal one. We was walking through this dead quiet street, just talking, just coffee in hand, and in between me and Dad, this white feather has just literally drifted down in between us, and we've both gone like that and looked at it, and it's just gone right between the middle of us and just landed on the floor in front of us, and we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that's so lovely.
But it was such a, because we were both just like, that's what are the odds of that?
Yeah.
It didn't fall.
That's a clear sign.
It was
like,
diagonally.
That's
floated in between us. And that wasn't really like a sad moment. That was actually a really genuinely. I felt quite happy.
It's comforting,
as
well.
Because we were just like, that's how. What are the chances of that? That's weird.
Seriously.
But I'll put that as my
answer, I'll add on a very quick one as well. We will be here forever, but I'm not overly superstitious, but I am with that sort of thing. And I've got one very similar with my brother, with Connor. Because the story behind it was actually my aunt Angie, who when Connor passed, the next day she had like 10 or so butterflies all in her garden.
Yeah.
But then her neighbour had none. It was all around.
It's just,
Yeah, and then I kind of listened. I was like, yeah, sure, sort of thing. But I do see butterflies. It's white butterflies for me. That like it happens at random times.
Yeah.
Like a butterfly, and it would just like fly around me.
Yeah.
And usually they just fly off and do their own thing.
Because they're pretty as well. Butterflies.
Yeah, I love them.
I don't think I've seen a butterfly in the last like 5 years, so that's quite
really.
I've seen loads. I've not seen any.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh god,
I've not seen loads either.
Oh,
I've seen a couple.
So it's just you.
Damn.
So that's a clear sign. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's Connor because like he had loads of energy, and he kind of like he'd be over you, he'd be like, oh, loads of energy, and then he'd fly off again. Like, and that's very much like Connor. That he had loads of energy, he'd like burst in somewhere, and then he'd be gone again. And that was Connor. He was like a butterfly. He'd just like flitter around, and then so I really do relate to that. And my friends have got more. I mean, I would sit here and say it, but time. But my friend Ibra had an amazing story about butterflies and Connor, which. You can probably take one and take the condensed sort of thing, but it was really nice to hear. Anyway, let's just get powering through. We'll do kind of more quick fire if we can, as we said.
Yeah.
Before you go into this,
if
I'm only going to I'm not going to get in front of the camera, but just to say that the trip Cam mentioned, before we got to Whitby, we went up into Edinburgh, and JD, I hope you're watching this show. JD's part of a TV show called The Bidding Room. And if any of you watching have watched previous episodes of this podcast, you would have seen red chairs. Finn sat in a red club chair, and we had 2 of those, and we put them up on the show. And I can't tell you what happened because it doesn't go out till next year. But watch next year's bidding show, and you'll see me and Cam on there. JD and especially Natasha, I mean, everyone was beautiful and it was an amazing trip, but JD and Natasha have helped us with a film project we're doing about Cameron's mum and the cancer.
Huge.
So, JD did us proud, and shame you can't be here today, but we'll get you on a podcast.
We will. We will. I'll be in touch. What I want to say about that as well, it'd be amazing that once you and your dad put together that film, I'm so excited to hear, by the way, more about that.
Yeah.
When that happens, I'd love you, if your dad ever feels comfortable, to come onto the podcast and speak about reflection on it.
Yeah.
So I'd just love to give it as much publicity as possible.
That'd be really good.
If there's a way that we can do it to really spread awareness, I would love to spread it a bit further.
Yeah, for sure.
Are we all still good? Well, we're going to power through things.
Yeah.
All good?
Cool.
Right, let's just...
They're winding it up.
Yeah, we realised we've been going on a while, so Cam, is it your one?
Yeah, can do. Yeah.
I can't remember. We'll just start at you.
Just go through quick.
You don't have to be really quick, but just bit of oomph, so we don't want to keep these lovely people waiting.
Is there someone or something you are grateful for this year? Again, probably
That was a
a
new
quick
one.
answer. A new one.
That was a new one, yeah.
Well, probably a quick answer for that. I would probably just say, again, the people around me. Like,
Yeah.
obviously family and stuff, but friends. I think, especially in the line of work that I do, I'm fortunate to meet quite a few different people.
Yeah.
So, meeting people on Bad Education, Melody, Dan, Nathan,
Name them all.
Chloe,
Name every
Catherine,
one.
Max. I'm going to forget people now and they're going to get really upset
In
with
the
me.
comments, how dare you not mention me?
But yeah, meeting people on Bad Education. There's loads more people there, but I'm not going to name people because they get upset.
The best thing ever for Bad Education.
Go for it.
She's drinking Toby's drink.
Yep. That will make sense to some people.
Not me, I'm not a good enough friend apparently.
Yeah, but also, Wicked. Loads of people from that as well. Friends here as well. In Kent, it's just different people that I've met in different wakes of life.
I got you through this year. So.
Yeah, I'm grateful for everybody that is around me. That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Even the people that have shown us lessons and stuff like that. And we've learned, people that aren't here now that aren't your friends.
No, I get you.
It's taught you a lesson at the end of the day.
Point.
Things like that. I'm just grateful for everybody. Everything's a learning curve.
It's true. Like some people, there's this thing that I might have said last year, but one of my good friends said to me, it's like some people are only there for seasons, some are there for chapters, some are there for the whole story, and that doesn't bring down anyone. If anything, it's just really even more special that everyone serves their purpose in your life.
Yeah.
And even if they're there for just a beautiful chapter, it's a beautiful one. And damn, son. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. But it's going to me, I'm very, like you said, I'm very grateful for everyone in my life. Like, it's a very cliche answer. One person I will say again, and this is me being genuine, is probably Luke. Because he's probably the reason why we started doing the weekly meetups at TakeCon. Community in that respect was not something that I thought about until we started doing the hikes. I didn't even think about the possibility of being able to actually meet up physically as a group and do something. Just never occurred to me until he started doing the morning hikes. No, I'm very grateful for the fact he believed in me for doing the 3 peaks, that he knew I could do it when I put myself down and self-destruction of not being able to do it and can I actually do it, and he believed in me, and everyone around me, you know who you are. I don't need to name you.
100%.
Steph. Sorry, that was really...
No, I said mine. It was the people that have come and gone.
Oh, was you kind of said it again?
Yeah.
Perfect. Bosh. Right, I'm good. I think you've definitely missed
It's
one.
right. I can't read anyway.
You can't read.
Can't read anyway.
You know what? It's gone from my bad handwriting to just not being able
I
to
can't read.
Yeah, anyway.
There's no voice to chat on that.
Bosh.
This week.
Bosh. Right. I'm joking now. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm kidding. What was a moment of... What was a moment of failure or setback that turned into a valuable learning experience this year?
My jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one, I was just an idiot, and I was working from home and I was late.
Yeah.
I was like, how can you work from home and be late? And I was just like, it really put a kick up the arse for me though, and I was just like, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry.
You're in bed, all you got to do is turn the laptop
I'm not
on.
laughing, but Nick went to me when I delivered to him, and I said, oh, no, Steph, she got sacked from it.
Do you know what? I got Employee of the Month and got sacked in the same month. I was like fuming.
Sorry, I know, Steph. I'm not being horrible. No,
it's fine. I was just like, but how would you do that? It's so silly. And I was just like, slap the wrist. You silly. Like,
No,
you're like,
but being more serious is a learning experience.
Yeah.
That you now know that, and you're like, oh, I really don't have to do that again. So that's fine.
It was just like, just put your ass in gear.
Yeah, and the thing is, you had a little laugh about it. Like,
I can laugh about it now. At the time, I was like, oh no,
well, no, of course,
but,
yeah. But you're obviously now that's happened, and now you're obviously fine.
I'm serious now, like an actual serious.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to laugh at that.
No, it is funny. It's like, how do you be like,
But no, as long as you're in a better position now and you've learned from that as well, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
So it is hard. Like, I mean, working at home is quite difficult because you can get comfortable, can't you?
My thing was my sleeping, obviously, because my sleeping's not very good.
Exactly.
So if I just overslept, I would sleep through like my house falling down probably.
Spot
So
on. Yeah.
so I was like, no wonder I was late. Like
No, exactly.
Thing, but yeah.
You're learning. You're learning. You're human, and you now had that. You're like, okay, that can't happen again.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Cameron, have you got a moment of failure? Because I still can't think.
Yeah, I mean, failure sounds like quite a harsh word.
Yeah, failure is difficult.
But I think I would probably relate it generally to just maybe like occasions where, you know, whether that's a social occasion or anything like that, where I've been quite reserved, because I can be quite reserved a lot, I've noticed, and sometimes it's a very like anxious thing to. I feel like once I actually get to know people, I can just quite comfortably talk and not really think about it, but I find I get in my head quite a lot about that sort of thing. So there's definitely been occasions this year where like I've probably not said much or got involved with something and then come away from it and thought, oh, I wish I'd kind of made a bit more of that. Even on some jobs, actually, I look back and thought, oh, I was a bit quiet on those days, like, and I didn't really like let myself enjoy it or like enjoy the people around me. So I'd say that's a learning curve from those points, is to just make the most of everything. Yeah, I'd relate that to that.
Just do that.
Yeah,
I like that. I think that's a really important thing to mention. Another bullet point for people. 100%.
It's turning it into a learning curve from the I wish I did that. Or like getting sad about it. It's like, no, fix it, and then
absolutely
that's how you feel better at the end of the day. If you put it brutally.
You're right of the wording, actually, because I don't think anything's ever a failure if you've learned from it. So actually, I might even correct what I've even put myself. Like, genuinely, like, I don't think it's a failure, any of this. It's a learning curve. If you don't learn from it, then it's a failure.
There's
the
quote. There's the reel.
Yeah.
We've got the
reel. Like, it sounds a bit harsh, but it's true. It's only a failure if you don't learn from it.
Yeah,
so,
that's so true. Yeah.
So when you said that you said you hadn't failed from that work, as long because you've learned that lesson. You won't do it again, and we're human, and you're learning. So like. Definitely, like, I know I laugh, but
it is funny though. It is funny.
But you've learned from it, and obviously it was a really difficult thing at the time. But you're okay now. Failure for me. I'll probably actually wait to another card. I think there's one more card that actually kind of links more into it. So actually, I might hold my question because I know what's coming in a minute, and I think I'm going to link it back. So we'll do the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
I know for a fact one of them is. Steph, it's your turn.
I'll try and read.
Yeah, you're trying to read, yeah. Imagine if it's the one.
What was your most delusional goal of the year?
That's actually really funny. That actually links to it. I thought that was a really funny, like, weird question to put.
That's a really hard question.
Like, what was a delusional thing like? So, what I mean by that is, at the start of the year, did you give yourself, like, a crazy goal? Like,
I'd keep a job. That's a delusional goal for me. Oops.
That's your delusional goal.
Yeah. I know I can do it. What?
Have you got a delusional goal?
Delusional goal?
I thought we were a millionaire, to be fair. But that didn't happen.
Still could happen.
Come on, it's winning again.
To be fair, my whole career is based on delusion. So I say that every year. Every year is delusion for me. So.
Yeah. I think this was a funny. I meant to put this as a funny one. This wasn't like a serious question. I think my delusional goal was that I thought I'd not have it all together. I know it's never that, but I did think I'd have a certain career or have like solid income, which I still don't have. So I guess I need to be more real next year and give myself that freedom.
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, give yourself that free, not just realness, but just like I'm only one person. I can only do my best.
Yeah.
I think don't pressurize yourself, but still aim high. Don't aim for the low hanging fruit. Still, like you can pick up the low hanging fruit, but there's still like some. massive fuck off apples up there.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can reach at some point, but just like you're gonna take a little while to get there. You know what I mean? Anyway, Cameron, Jack, Ralph. Bash.
Full government now.
Oh, sorry, I need to stop swearing. No,
we're allowed now. One positive change you made this year.
Bosh.
I was gonna say focusing more on like fitness and stuff. I think
you said that last year.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
I had a mic quit
was just about to say that. Yeah,
but it's true. Yeah,
but I think that was when I just started. When I said that last year,
it was you just
very
started.
Early.
Yeah,
but this year I think it's been kind of different because last year I would still like to go with the people that I was going with. You know, Jack and Bernie. I will go with you guys again.
Nah, not Bernie.
The way it's worked out this year is a lot of the time we would go on set days and I've just happened to be working or away somewhere because a lot of the time I might have to stay in London or anywhere else. But I think I kind of jumped a barrier this year because when it was just me in a new location, I did start going by myself. Like when me and Dad were in Edinburgh, there was a Pure Gym across the road and I just thought, I'm just going to get a day pass because I still wanted to stick to what I was doing. And I noticed I've become a lot more like wanting to do that now. Like just by myself, if I haven't got those people available and I'm in a completely different location, I will still try and stick to it and just sometimes not. Sometimes I'll go get takeaway instead. But
sometimes the commitment's quite a bit. So like when I sign up to the gym, I'm like, I've got this for a whole year, but I'm like, I'm not actually going to go.
It's
if
scary.
I day pass, I'll probably go quite a lot often because I know I can just pop in there when I want. Not like, I've got like this thing I need to go. I need to go.
It's not overwhelming of like, oh my god, I've been paid.
I need to go because I pay. Yeah.
It's like giving yourself like the freedom to just be a bit more like be a bit more human. As I've said.
But yeah, I think that's
amazing.
Just, again, that links into doing more stuff for myself as well.
No, you're absolutely that's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
What actually was
one positive change.
One positive change that I made this year. I think I gave myself like more freedom, the opportunity to be more like to give myself a bit more freedom in what I do. I think I've historically always been a bit harsh on myself. Like, you know, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, like, you know, macho man sort of thing. like trying to live like a crazy style, David Goggins, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like one positive change I've made myself is that I have just been a bit kinder to myself this year.
Yeah.
I think it's important. We said it last year. We said it last year, the importance of just being kind to each other.
Exactly.
And ourselves more than anything. So that's a big positive change. I've just kind of let myself be. And my mum's been really nice to that, which I'm going to touch on with later on. But yeah, that's a positive change.
Yeah, I mean, mine goes back to Mike Knight and going back into singing and things like that. And
it's the same
making
thing.
the change of like, do it again. Like,
you know what? We can use that answer again because that is very true. That's
it just links into it.
Yeah, it all links in. Bash. Right. I'm next, aren't I? I'm pretty sure. No? Yes?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. Did you experience a moment when you felt part? No, we've done that. That's the old ones.
Oh, the new ones are there.
Damn.
I forgot you moved them.
They are fine. I moved them completely, didn't I? Yeah. So that's. I think there's like way too many cards there. I was like, damn. We've only got 2 left. So then we can have a quick little recap.
Yeah.
Everyone go home. So this one. We asked this last year. If you could go back to the 1st of January 2025. What would you tell yourself?
Yeah, that is a good one.
So if anyone wants to go first, it's a tough one. Yeah, I kind of have to ponder on what you want to say.
I'll say one. I'll keep it short. Keep an eye on the people that you care about the most. Like, think about who is most important to you, and like, don't forget that. Sort of thing. So what matters most to you? What's going to matter to you in the future? Who's going to who around you you care about, like your family, rather than other like things that are going on. If that makes sense.
That's a really good point.
So think what's important, what you want in the future, and stick by it, and don't just go off because you want to do something fun.
Yeah, I mean? Like, it's like prioritising the people in your life that matter, but actually just being conscious of that.
Yeah, exactly. It's keeping it there in the front of your head rather than going, oh, but I'm going to have fun now, and then like, you know,
bullet point that.
Yeah.
I think I might. That genuinely
that makes sense.
That makes complete sense. Complete sense.
Yeah.
It's great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support.
Yeah.
It's so true. Again, I'll just do quick fire again with me. I can't pronounce his name, but like the actor of Transformers, Shia LaBeouf. Is that how you pronounce his name?
That was a weird accent.
Have you seen the meme? It's like, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Like,
Throwback.
no, and we used to always laugh about it, but when you watch it back, it's actually like we laughed at it 10 years ago.
It's true. It's true.
But it's like, don't let your dreams be dreams. It's all like I said, David Goggins style, motivation. But with me, what I take from that is like just doing it. Like just do it.
Yeah.
Like I wish on 1st January, I've achieved a lot. Again, I've got to be real, like I said before, give myself freedom, I'm human, but just do it. Like just whatever your head will make things so much worse than it actually is doing it.
Yeah.
Your head will say you just doing something like I'm really bad at messaging, as you know. Would you believe it? But I get really overwhelmed with messaging people. I know it sounds silly.
Yeah.
It's like energy, and I've got to I love everyone, nothing against anyone, but it's a me problem. But if I just went and actually replied, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But
we don't need this big reply at the end of the day. Some messages, you don't need to. Obviously, you're in your head. You're going, I need to do
I need
a
to be
big
this
message.
person. I need to.
Yeah, just be like, yeah, cool. I'm fine. How are you? That's you know what I mean. You only need to do short ones.
That's actually very true. Actually,
Yeah.
You can just make it a bit easier for yourself and just do. No one's gonna think you're a bad person for just
No.
a few messages. You know what I mean? But you just tell yourself that. So for me, it's just do it. Just don't think about it. Just do it. And
Yeah, I would say just keep going. Don't stop for anything.
Oh, that's really lovely. Actually.
And if this pushes the swearing,
can I just say that was Mike's first problem? They tried that one, it didn't work. Just keep going. That was their first attempt.
That was good.
No, just do it. Works better.
I love the heckling we're getting. It's
good sentence.
You suck.
So my answer would
Jackass. Sorry. Sorry. Cam's saying a really nice message.
My answer would be just keep going.
Yeah.
Don't stop, for anything. And if this pushes the swearing barrier, you can bleep this one. But just don't be a cunt to yourself. Because if you're a cunt to yourself, you're going to be a cunt to other people.
Agreed.
That happens. So you can bleep all of those, because I think that's probably pushing.
I'm kind of tempted to keep it in. It's real.
Yeah.
Depends how you want. But
Get demonetized on YouTube. Though.
Yeah, no, the money. I don't earn anything, by the way. I don't earn anything.
But
I agree. You got to be holistically selfish, which is when you put yourself first for other people. If you can't change the world unless you change yourself. So it's just about trying to be the best version of yourself, and then people around you will also be the same.
Yeah,
couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
The last one is a quick fire one. It's probably actually probably the hardest to think about, or am I just getting in your heads? But it's a new thing I've added this year. It is called. I thought I'd just do it.
Yeah.
The 3 gifts. Woo! I can't go higher pitched. Woo! I can just about. It's a new thing I've added this year. I'll explain it to you. It's a really quick, it's like a quick fire thing. The 3 gifts. The 1 gift you gave yourself this year. A gift that someone else gave to you this year. And then the 3rd one is a gift that you want to give to everyone else next year. It's a very deep one, and it's something that I've just chucked. So it's a gift you gave yourself.
Okay.
You got to tell us what they are. The gift that someone else gave to you this year. I'll go first because I think I know mine already. 3rd one is a gift that you want to give to everyone else in 2026. So my gift that I gave myself, just for example, while you two have a little ponder, you can pretend to listen while you're actually just thinking. Go for it. My gift that I've given myself, and I said it earlier, is the freedom to just be me. I think that's really important this year, that I wasn't too harsh on myself, and I gave myself that time and space to really find what worked for me. And the gift that someone else gave me links with that. My mum has been amazing, where a lot of other parents, when they leave a 9-to-5 job 18 months ago, they think, oh my God, is he doing the right thing? He's lost it. Oh my God, how is he going to ever get a sensible income? But my mum's given me the freedom to try and explore. And I think that's really important, to just be a bit kinder to yourself and other people, and just give yourself that freedom just to explore.
That's very important.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a gift that my mum gave me. Luke and everyone at the Three Peaks, all lads at the Three Peaks, gave me the gift of just believing in yourself and just knowing that you can actually achieve so much more than you think. And we really came together as like a really close-knit group at the Three Peaks, and that helped so much. I could not have gone up 3 mountains if it wasn't for them, and keeping the spirits high, playing the tunes in the car, just chatting absolute crap while we go up the mountains. Like, it was complete crap, but we spoke about our mental health, and actually CBR made it a thing, because he was one that organised the Three Peaks. He made it a thing that we had to speak about our mental health going up the mountains. So we actually did it for Take the Con.
Yeah.
It was actually for Take the Con we did it for. And he wanted everyone to speak about their mental health. And yeah, I think it's just having that freedom and having that belief that really helped me as a gift. The gift that I want to give next year to people, the cliche one is obviously Take the Con. I really want to, help you guys and everyone else, people that feel isolated and vulnerable, to have connection with other people, and like I said, try to take control of their lives. Basically, I hope there's many people that we can help next year and bring into our lovely growing community, and trying to share that gift of knowing that you're not alone. And I think just being me the way I am, I'm quite tuned into just being positive all the time. I think, we've all gone through stuff, but I've always kept true to who I am, and I really want to be able to give that gift of being the weird, funny, strange, well, not funny, but just odd Finn.
Sometimes funny.
Sometimes funny. Sometimes mixes a bit of oddness. But yeah, I just want to be my weird, goofy self, and hopefully inspire other people to be weird and goofy in their own right. So they're my 3 gifts. I went on a bit then, but have you guys pondered?
I think so.
Yeah.
My
That's what I'm just good.
So silly goofy.
I'm such a silly goose.
my gift to myself, can it be like an actual physical gift?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
I couldn't really. I was trying to think of different things, but then I thought quite just straightforward.
What did you give yourself, Cam? Yeah.
Well, I bought myself a car.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one, isn't it?
Just in terms of like
Skirt.
actually helping me, because now I've been able to actually like get myself to different jobs that I wasn't able to before.
Shout out your dad.
Yeah, shout out
And
to
driving you for the
my dad for like helping me get to any jobs that I couldn't get to. But yeah, no, even though it felt like a bit of a hit at the time, it was like it's helped me so much this year and just freedom, just being able to, do stuff and go places and not really have to think about getting there. That's helped me so much this year. So I'm really glad that I did that. I think I would actually relate the gift that someone gave me to that as well, because
like I did.
I was pushed to get my license as well. And you know who you are. But I'm very grateful for that, because I was stuck in such a rut of like, no, I don't really need it. And I think I was just like anxious about like, because it was just something completely new, and I don't know if I just didn't think that I'd be that good, there was like so many elements of it that I couldn't control, that I was just getting so paranoid and in my head, just thinking, no, I just won't do it. So I think that was the gift that someone gave me. Was I got pushed to do that, and it's helped me so much now.
Sometimes you do need someone to just give you a push.
Yeah.
Like,
just
really
push you out
do.
your comfort zone.
Yeah, it's not being hard. I mean, it was great. I know they were great in doing that, and I'm really glad they did. Because now you can drive, and God, all those lifts I'm getting off you.
I know, and I feel glad that I can actually do that now. Yeah, so it's quite a practical one, but that came to mind. And the gift that I want to give somebody else, again, I'd probably relate it to the work that I'm doing this Christmas.
Perfect, yeah.
Just because, and I'm sure we'll touch on Christmas at the end, but like...
Yeah, we'll go through it. Yeah,
again,
quick.
Same as last year, I probably won't do much or anything for Christmas this year. That's just how I want to do it. But I love the idea of still being Christmassy and trying to help someone else have a really good Christmas and just have like a little bit of magic, yeah,
because
that makes me happy doing stuff for other people, more than anything. So even if I'm not doing Christmas again this year, like I'm still doing it but for other people, and that is more important to me this year, I think. Yeah, so that's what that's it.
Yeah, you're very much a giver, Cam, and I think that's quite a rare type of person to be, and a very good one. That you get enjoyment out of helping other people. And yeah, like you said, it will be a different Christmas this year again. And like we said before, that I'm sure Steph, with grief of everyone, like Christmas is never the same, especially the first one and even the second one. But over time, you grow that love, and hopefully you'll start, really enjoying Christmas for yourself
at some point in the future. Yeah,
but it's not just yet.
Yeah,
and it's just important that you can still give that love to other people.
Yeah,
and,
because I'm not complete Scrooge. Like, I do.
Oh yeah, no, you're not Scrooge at all.
I still enjoy the festivity,
the
magic and stuff.
But it's just different.
I prefer giving that to other people at the moment. Yeah,
100%. No, well done, Cam.
Yeah.
Cool. So I've got time to think, so it's fine. A gift I give myself was acceptance in the right places, and accepting myself and understanding myself when I needed it just in time.
Fire.
Thank you.
Fire. Yeah. And you feel like you really have to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
A gift that somebody's given me, you've given us all Take the Con for every week, and that's honestly changed my life since going there, because every day, like all week, every week, I'm just in bed frying, like I said. Even just once a week, just getting out of there, I just feel so much better. I'm like, I've got to get dressed, I've gone out, and it just makes you feel so much better, just like once a week. But yeah, so
I'm giving you a koala hug when we stop. That really means a lot. Did you say the gift that you would give next year?
No, so the gift that I would give, I always say, right, I'm going to bring up this Paddington quote because I'm obsessed with it.
I've never seen Paddington.
So he says, if everyone's nice and polite, the world will be right. Yeah. And that's like, I live by that now, and I'm so obsessed with it. I've been holding it back this whole podcast. I'm like, I need to get it in there.
That's a real guy.
It's like, if you're nice to everybody and you push it out, then everyone's going to be like that, you know what I mean? Like, just be kind.
That's so true. It's such a simple thing that people can do as well. Just be nice.
Nice and polite. Say thank you. Like, open the door, smile at a stranger. Like,
Did we touch on that in McDonald's car park where we said about killing them with kindness? Do you remember?
Yes,
we had a conversation about killing people with kindness. Yeah. And people cannot be mad at you if you are just being kind and polite.
Yeah, someone's just like shout at you, so just smile like, okay.
It's
and that's it. It's like
kindness isn't weakness. It's a strength. That some people lack.
Yes.
but
they'll see other people doing that and they'll go, oh, okay, maybe I didn't need to shout at them, and then it changes.
It puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
But it's also understanding the way like people are. Most time people don't do things. It's not out of spite or maliciousness. When people are, sometimes people are just cocks, but it's not always that. And it's just trying to understand before actually taking action. Some people just genuinely. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just trying to be nice to everyone, because you just never know what someone's going through. So it's just about being kind and polite, like you said. That's a banging quote. I might watch Paddington now.
Great choice.
Is it a bear? Is Paddington a bear? Yeah.
It just came out in the theatres, so I really want to go see it. But so all of my TikTok is just full of Paddington now.
We should all go Paddington.
Should we? Yeah.
Take Paddington. Does Rosie like it?
I think so. She likes theatres. I don't know. But yeah.
That is great. Yeah. That is so good. And that's another bullet point. I have like a massive bullet point in the description. So, the paper mill people have left as well. I feel really bad. We've gone on for ages. So let's try and be concise but as meaningful as possible. We've done the cue cards. As you quite rightly said, Cam, I think we should touch on Christmas and, the festive period, we should say, because it wasn't Christmas for everyone.
Yeah.
The festive period last year. And New Year's. Do you want to start with yourself and how you navigated it?
Yeah, so
it's fine. You don't have to.
This is like our wrapping up of the episode.
Yeah, this is basically
wrapping up.
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. No.
We do. Yeah.
No. Actually, I shouldn't put this on. What are you about to say?
No. Yeah. So Christmas. I didn't know what to expect from Christmas last year. And to be honest, like the way that we sort of did it, we kind of just didn't. But I think that was the right thing, to be honest, because I didn't really want to be honest. I don't think like my auntie and uncle, they weren't really feeling it. It was all very like, nah, it doesn't feel right. And I know you know that as well.
Yeah, it's tough.
But
that first Christmas is always really shit.
And I to be honest, I was absolutely fine. I did not feel like I missed out on anything. I was just like that felt right for me.
Yeah. That's
so I did that. But
perfect.
Yeah, we just kind of like, I mean, Dad did give me a present as well, because that was when I got my new guitar, which is insane.
My God.
It's the one on Instagram. I was like, oh, it's really nice, yeah.
Mate, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It can pay your bills,
Yeah.
everything. Anyway.
Not that that's what Christmas is about, but that was an unexpected thing. That was really nice.
Yeah.
So that was a bit Christmassy.
That was the last present from me and your mum. So it was,
yes. Yeah, so it was
his mum's money and my choice.
Oh,
yeah. So there was a sentiment behind that, which was really nice.
Oh, that makes me feel really emotional.
Yeah. But yeah, on Christmas Day we went out for a walk, like we usually would do on Christmas, to be fair. But we actually did a shoot on Whitstable Harbour, which Dad had this fragile like tape. Dad had this idea to like wrapping this fragile tape around somebody and just having it as like a photo shoot of, you know, Christmas isn't always a great time for everybody. It can be quite a fragile time for people. Cool. So it's kind of like a surreal way of showing that through photography, and that was a really nice thing to do, and I was quite happy to do it.
Yeah.
A good point bringing that up as well. Really enjoyed the shoot, but a thing to bring up is it was weird being wrapped up in tape on Whitstable Harbour. Looks funny. But we had some people walk past us, and I remember this pissed me off so much, and I'm glad I didn't say anything, because I would have said a lot of things. But these people walked past and they were sort of like, oh, he's tied up in tape, which I kind of expected. So I was like, I know.
Fair, you know,
wasn't bothered by that, but it was the comment that was made afterwards. They were sort of still walking. I heard the woman go, oh, he's fragile. And I was like, okay, got the point there, I guess. Which is that again, that was fine. That didn't trigger me. What triggered me was she then went, don't do it, because I was near the edge of the pier, and I just wanted to turn around and just say, what? Like, do you want to come over and repeat that again? Because that sounded really aggressive then, actually. But do you actually want to say that and think about what you've just said there? Because you obviously got the point of why we were doing that shoot.
Yeah.
So why on earth would you make a joke like that?
To a complete stranger.
I just kind of wanted to ask him and say, so do you find that funny then?
Yeah.
Do you find that funny? If someone was actually going to jump off something, you would then make a joke about that as they're about to do it. That's
terrible.
That really, you know, that
to a complete stranger is just mental to me though. Like I wouldn't, you'd never even shout that.
There's one thing when like you know them, and like it's. Like I'm all for dark humour sometimes. That's too.
But that's not humour. That's not funny though.
It's not funny.
No.
Exactly.
Doing it to a stranger, that should be mean because you don't know each other. Like, you're not bantering.
Yeah, it's not even funny, like you say.
People have dark humour and that's fine. But like in that moment, especially obviously gathering what we were doing there, it was just like I was just kind of gobsmacked by that.
Yeah, too right.
I hope, you know, whoever that person was still out there today, I hope they really have a long, hard think about themselves and they're having a very lovely Christmas.
Like a teacher.
They've got 2 warm pillow sides.
I hope they're both warm. So good.
Yeah, but that was, and I think especially like, obviously I was especially riled up that day, because that just summed it up for me. Because also, they've got no clue what I'm going through that day, and that shoot was a way of me kind of expressing myself. So just the point from that is, especially around Christmas, just don't be a dick to people. That kind of, it sounds, from what I said last year, it sounds a lot more harsher, but
it's true.
Just you do not know what people are going through. Christmas is such a hard time for so many people. So just, if you're going to be anything, be nice. It's really not hard. And you will just actually help somebody by being nice, because people need it. So just don't be horrible.
It's like what Steph said about Paddington, like, be kind, be polite. If you can't be that, then just don't be a cock.
Just don't, just
literally.
Like, I cannot agree more. Thanks.
I yapped for quite a while.
No, you're fine, you're fine. As long as we're still okay and Max is about to kick us out.
I was just thinking, Paddington's changed a lot. If he said that,
I'm going to keep that in. That's great.
Yeah,
I'm so keeping that in. I love the heckling from it. So what I was going to say, yeah, like we went up in Whitstable a few weeks ago. I hope you don't mind me saying, but we did speak about Christmas a little bit in the festive period and how when you do suffer loss in that sense, and I know it's all different, but we've all had our own grief, and maybe Steph, I'm sure you can also kind of relate. But the first Christmas is always awful. Like it's someone's missing around that table, and it just isn't right.
Yeah.
It's shit. Like. Oh, it didn't feel Christmas. It was so weird the first year. Anyway, that wasn't this year. But what I do want to reiterate is that you may find, as years go, you find that new norm. I don't think that's even a word.
No, yeah, I do.
It's not a new norm. It's just different. But
you just adapt, don't you?
Yeah.
But you may not even see that just yet, Cam, because like it's so soon. But you know,
it will happen in future. I know that it will.
And I think you said if you have like a family and kids, then maybe that's when it is. Maybe it'll be in 20 years' time. Who knows? Like when you do feel that joy, and I hope it's not as long as that. But you know, I've started to find the joy now a bit more. It's not the same about Connor, but I feel more festive each year, and it's like the pain doesn't get any worse, but your love expands around it. The pain's always there, but you just grow around it, and the pain stays, but you've got more love in your life. And what I'm trying to say is that with me, that's how I found it. And last year I had a decent Christmas. It was a nice one. You know, the day was alright. It was about spending time with family. We went. Do you remember on Boxing Day we had a little trip out? Do you remember I got my DJ controller?
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, yeah,
that was Boxing Day the next day, and then we drove to like East Sussex and we met those actor family. I bought my own DJ. I bought a DJ controller for like that was amazing. That was such a good day. Went there. It was such a random side quest of us as well.
Yeah, it's good though.
And then moving to New Year's, because I don't want to stay too long.
Yes.
If you're happy to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because I think that's probably the most real moment I've ever had with you. About New Year's, before you got here, Steph, we were talking about it because Cameron, you just reminded me. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
But yeah, New Year's we're around Mitch's. We're allowed to like, you were right saying that.
Yeah.
All our mates were there. It was a really nice party actually.
Yeah, it was great.
Great New Year's party, and it got to midnight. Classic. We bring in New Year, turn the TV on. And like it was really weird, but all like around a circle holding hands. It was really strange, but like
so when people do that, like
that was it.
Oh,
That was it. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was. Like I noticed, I don't think you were in that circle.
No.
And everyone else is kind of like I was pretty drunk myself, to be fair. But like I'm drunk, but my cam radar's on point. I was like, he's not here. This is not right. And I turned to one of my mates and I said, "Have you seen Cam?" And they're like, "I haven't actually." But of course, he's having fun, you know, whatever. And I'm like, no, I need to find Cam. I knew when I knew that Cam wasn't there, I knew like where I knew something was up, but I also knew exactly what was up, and I knew where you'd be. So I just went out the back, and you're quite numb, really. You were just
I was because that was the realization point, really, because I'd been enjoying myself up until that New Year's moment, because everyone was like so happy in that moment and really celebrating and everything. But as people did that, I just didn't celebrate with them because I just didn't. My body didn't go like, oh yeah, it's time to celebrate. It just didn't. I just suddenly went like numb. And I obviously very quickly realised why that was, because I was like, it's going into a new year without somebody. Like, and that hit me very, very quickly, to the point where it's weird because you're not annoyed at other people's happiness, but I just didn't want to be in that room suddenly. So I literally just left the room, and I just went and sat outside just by myself because I wanted to. But yeah, Finn came and found me.
Oi! I wasn't quite like that. Actually, I don't think I said anything to you.
I was grateful for, because you know, you never know. It's nice when someone notices that.
I don't think I actually said anything to you. I think I just kind of plonked myself next to you for like a few minutes, and we just kind of sat there not talking.
I think we both knew, but we were both also like feeling the same thing, especially when we did talk about both of our different stories with like Mum and Connor. But I just remember saying something along the lines of like, because everyone was still sort of singing and celebrating and stuff, I was like, do you want to just go and walk? And so we did.
Bearing in mind, I didn't have my shoes on me.
No, neither of us had our shoes on.
It was like rain and like hell.
It was so spontaneous in the moment, probably a bit gross, but we were just like, yeah, let's just go on a walk. So we went on a walk, but yeah, it was a proper like indie film kind of like coming of age moment, really, because I just got really like, I must have been bottling it up for a while in terms of like, probably more the anger side of grief, because like we just started shouting.
We did. Like we started literally just shouting everything that we were feeling.
Yeah. So it was just like a shout.
If you don't mind me saying, I remember one thing you did shout, and this is when it happened, was like you just shouted like it's not fair, and it so isn't, and you literally screamed that, and then some. Well, to be fair, I'm not.
No, I don't blame them at all.
Because it was midnight, and then maybe they weren't celebrating the New Year, and we were just woken up half the bloody. It was Eden Village. So
God, yeah.
Everyone was just awake listening.
The gossip board then. Right?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
I did kind of expect that, but
yeah, and it's when they shouted, like I think they shouted something. Like,
I think it was just
shut up or
like oil or something like that.
Oil,
and then we were like,
it was oil. It was.
So we just moved on. But yeah, I can understand that, because I
at the time we're like, fuck you, like, do you know what I mean? But
I wouldn't normally shout in the streets or anything, but like, and I've never done anything like that, but that did feel like it was really necessary, and
to let it out.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously we had a few drinks and everything like that, but like that kind of does bring out the honesty side of everything a lot of the time. But yeah, it did feel like a release, just kind of like shouting instead of just bottling it up more than anything. I mean, that's a very physical demonstration of it.
But what you did there, you did it. And I hope it was the right person. It wasn't like you just shouted out in the middle of Tesco's. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
We was out in the...
It was me and you. We like let everything out.
In the moment, that's all.
And I think that's so important that we did do that. And I felt so much better the next day.
Yeah,
Knowing that, you know, we're both kind of going through like different things, but bottling things up more than anything, we both were.
I think initially the next day I had a bit of a moment of, was that embarrassing? But then my brain went, no, that was actually really good. That was a good moment.
I had the same feeling as well, actually. That's really funny. I had the exact same feeling. That's actually really funny. I was like, oh God. Like,
I think I thought, was that a bit dramatic?
But no.
I don't think it was.
I needed to, you did.
Yeah, and it was nice, especially to have someone else in that moment as well, in, you know, similar circumstances, just... Yeah, like I said, it's very like coming of age indie film. Where they're sitting on a bridge like shouting into the darkness. But yeah, that did feel very raw and real. So yeah, not anything staged or planned with that.
No, definitely not. Yeah, he's an actor. At all. It was very much improvised, the acting. Steph, obviously I didn't see you around Christmas or New Year, I don't think. So
well, Christmas was very different for me because it was in Nick's new house, so it was like there was more of us all in one room. Yeah. We never normally in one room. We normally spread between a few. So we all sat there watching Kevin and Stacey and stuff, and it was like I looked around for a moment, and we all just sat there on our sofa, like cozy. And I'm like, we don't do cozy, we do drinks and games. And I was just like, oh, it's quite cute.
Yeah, you're out every single Christmas usually. Like...
No, I mean with my family, not me.
Oh,
like, my family, like we're big drinkers basically, and we play games and watch stuff. But we don't ever just sit on the sofa on Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, actually, it's quite cute. But so that was fine. And then my parents went away until after New Year's Day, so I basically spent that alone. I mean, I did New Year's Eve at Liv's, which was really nice. Everyone came and stuff like that, so it was a big group of us, and I felt really great at the time. But then it was like the walk home after. I hope we got picked up, and it was. I went back and I was just like, Happy New Year, like.
And it's like that period between Christmas and New Year as well, like.
Because they went after Boxing Day and they didn't come back until after, and I was just like, I know you're enjoying your holiday, but also it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They didn't go away either. They went to England. It was like they literally went to a lodge, and I was just like, oh, you're so close. Why don't you just come for a night, or I go to you for a night?
I know you said it like the other month they went away, and like if that happens and you're on your own, like. Please do message out to the group chat. I'm not just saying that for the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely, message me, message Cam.
I like it at the start because I'm like, oh, I got my independence back because obviously I just
like,
I'm like, yes, I got my flat back, and then it's like, and it's like 2 weeks go by, and I'm like, oh, actually I'm bored. Like, who do I talk to?
Please come
I made a friend out of like towels or something, and like I'm speaking to Peanut. I'm like, oh, you're right, Peanut.
I'm starting imagining friends there.
But we sat on the sofa with me. Oh, you're right. You joined your wine.
Oh, don't give. We're talking about VR headsets the other day. Don't give Steph. You'll make loads of fake.
For Christmas. I want my friends with me. Oh my guys.
Start making them. Like, there you go. Yeah. One thing. This is really off topic, but with VR headsets, you can actually like join a virtual room.
Yeah. I've seen that.
So that could actually be quite good for mental health. If you feel like you can't go out, you can actually create like a virtual room, and you feel a bit less isolated. I don't know. I never tried it.
Yeah, I've watched videos on it.
Maybe we'll do it.
It's funny, but
I've got one. Mike's got one. Yeah.
We won't go to the pub anymore. We'll just go sit on VRs at home.
Take the con virtual reality while you're sat in bed rotting.
But we were out still, so it's fine.
I'm just drinking at home and you're right.
that lockdown again.
Yeah, maybe we won't,
Won't do that.
Maybe we won't, but I'm all open for ideas. Is that basically what all we want to say?
Yeah, that's...
Is that okay?
Yeah. I think, that's...
Yeah. I think that's it.
I do.
All I want to say, really, is I hope everyone, because obviously this is the Boxing Day, this will be coming out, I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas, and just please look after yourselves and the people around you, and let's all hope we have a lovely 2026.
Woo!
If anyone wants to add anything, any David Goggins style in motivation, you're more than welcome.
No,
5 seconds.
Be kind, take it easy. Have a little release like we talked about. It helps sometimes.
Release yourself.
Release yourself. Yeah, genuinely. Just be kind and polite, like you said. I think it's a great one to add. Tell people that you're proud of them. Like, I'm trying to summarise anything that I thought about. Tell people that they matter and you care for them. But just have an amazing...
Smile at strangers. Like... Smile at strangers. Smile at... Not weirdly. Maybe you don't smile at strangers.
It's like, hello. How are you doing? Hey, don't do a thin one. Just smile really weirdly at people on the other side of the street. They'll love it. Anyway, have a lovely festive period, guys. Thank you again to Kev and the Paper Mill for hosting us and recording this. And we will see you in 2026. Cheerio, people, and Happy New Year.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.